Hey everyone, before the video starts, I want to let y'all know that this is going to be a long, drawn-out update thing. I'm also going to include voiceover for my visually impaired audience to accommodate for everyone. Grab the popcorn. Hope you enjoy this long video. This was recorded over multiple days. I'll also be doing an update for watchOS. So stay tuned for that, and on with the video. What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be looking at the what's new in iOS 15 right here. Of course, I'm recording this pre-advanced. This is the release candidate. It'll be much smaller if you're coming from 14.8 or older of iOS 14. Every device that got 14 will get 15. I digress with this. I will be initiating voiceover for my visually impaired audience. So this may be a little bit spontaneous, but I'll explain, if something is confusing or you don't understand. Hopefully,
voiceover.
This ain't
FaceTime.
Really hard to have a problem with.
Bullet. FaceTime.
So we're going to start up with FaceTime.
Bullet. List start. Spatial audio makes people's voices sound like they're coming from the direction in which they're positioned on the screen on group FaceTime calls. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
So, position like how Dolby, like a Dolby Atmos or spatial audio effect, where if a person is on your left side or your right side of a group FaceTime call, they'll be placed within that audio channel. That's what that meant.
Bullet. Voice isolation blocks background noises so your voice is crystal clear. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
Voice isolation, as stated, blocks background noises, like how that air conditioner was on briefly. Earlier we were testing it, and it blocked out my air conditioner when it was running, because I like to keep the studio clean and cool. Clean, fresh air.
Bullet. Wide spectrum brings all background noises into your call. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
Wide spectrum does exactly the opposite, brings everything and anything in. Beware when you're on calls that it will hear anything and everything within your area. Works with all this stuff here. So far requires neural engine, so iPhone XR, XS, XS Max, or newer like stated.
Bullet. Portrait mode blurs your background and puts the focus on you. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later. Bullet. Grid view displays up to 6 people at a time in group FaceTime calls in the same size tiles and highlights the current speaker.
So you can do grid layout, 6 people at a time, and it'll highlight who's speaking. That is a cool feature. I've used that a few times throughout the beta.
Bullet. FaceTime links allow you to invite your friends into a FaceTime call. Even friends on Android or Windows devices can join from their browser. Listen.
I've never thought I'd hear that FaceTime people from Android or Windows can join FaceTime calls. That is now a thing. Well then, so you can join based on a link.
Screen dimmed.
That's a nice feature. I do like it, but I haven't had a need for it yet.
Messages. Bullet. Messages and Memoji.
Messages and Memoji.
Bullet. List shared with you shows content sent to you by friends in Messages, Conversations, and a new section in Photos, Safari, Apple News, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, or the Apple TV app.
All right, so shared with you shows essentially links that people have shared with you within Messages and throughout other apps. So like if someone sends you a YouTube link or a link to a website, you can see that they shared it to you within the Safari app.
Bullet. Pinned content elevates the shared content you choose and makes it more prominent and shared with you. Messages search and the details view of the conversation.
So you can pin messages of conversations within you can pin like links and stuff like that, so you can search it quickly or
Bullet.
More quickly, not quicklier. That is not a word, but anyways.
Multiple photos sent in Messages are displayed as a glanceable collage or a swipeable stack.
So either a collage or a stack. Photos. If more than a few photos are sent, then it will be like that. It's more organized, and you can save them all.
Bullet. Over 40 Memoji outfit choices and up to 3 different colors to customize your Memoji stickers as clothing and headwear. List end.
I don't really get into the Memoji stuff, but if you do, well, there's a cool feature for you. 40 different effects.
Bullet. Over 40 Memoji outfit choices.
Over 40 Memoji outfit choices.
And up to 3 different colors to customize your...
And up to 3 different colors to customize your Memoji.
Focus. Bullet. Focus.
One of my favorite features in iOS 15 and iPadOS 15. Also, if you like this video, leave a like. Let me know in the comment section if you like the way I cover this. And if you want to keep updated with iOS and its betas of iOS 15 and beyond, sub to the channel would be greatly appreciated. Trying to get to 500. And on top of that, leave me your feedback down below. And without other things in the way, this is one of my favorite features of iOS, Focus.
Bullet. Focus lets you automatically filter notifications based on what you're currently doing, such as fitness, sleep, gaming, reading, driving, work, or personal time.
Focus was replaced with Do Not Disturb, was replaced with Focus. The Do Not Disturb is still here, as I can pull down the control center
Control center. Selected. Focus. Sleep. Button.
You can long press.
Do not disturb.
And you can see all my focuses. Let me know if you want me to create a custom focus. You'll get a pop-up if you have not installed 15 for the first time, showing how to create a focus. It's pretty easy to do, but let me know if you want me to go through that.
Focus.
Tutorial.
Contextual home screen pages can be customized to match your apps and widgets to a specific focus.
Home screen apps and pages can be customized to your own set desired focus, including widgets. So you can create a page of widgets that you want during your focus, and you can set it all up. Let me know if you want me to show you all that.
Bullet. Contextual suggestions intelligently suggest a focus based on your context, using signals like location or time of day.
So, using base signals, location, time of day, and X, Y, and Z for machine learning. Not really machine learning, but based on what you do throughout the day, can turn on focuses automatically for you. I have not tried that yet. Let me know how that works.
Bullet. Status appears to your contacts in messages conversations, indicating your notifications are silenced with focus. List end.
So it is indicated through iMessage that to contacts that are not within your focus, that you have a focus on, where it will be like, do not disturb. VoiceOver wise will say for visually impaired and blind audience.
Screen dim.
It'll say, do not disturb. Austin has notification silenced with focus.
Bullet. Focus uses on-device intelligence during setup to suggest bullet.
Okay, so this is something cool I forgot to include.
Focus uses on-device intelligence during setup to suggest apps and people you want to allow notifications from in a focus.
There you go.
Bullet. Home screen pages can be status appears to your contacts in notifications.
Now notifications got changed around a little bit. Listen here carefully if you're you visually impaired, or you're like, I upgraded to 15. What the heck is up with my widgets? My notifications? Why do they look large?
Bullet. A new look displays contact photos for people and larger icons for apps.
A new look shows icons for people that message you, and the same for app notifications. This is also along iPadOS and watchOS. We'll also be going through the iPadOS release notes after this.
Bullet. Notification summary delivers a helpful collection of your notifications daily, based on a schedule you set.
Now, this is based on a schedule you set. Notification summary for notifications that you don't want delivered all day to you. I have not tried that. And I don't really have a reason for it right now, but may in the future.
Bullet. Notifications can be muted from any app or messaging thread for the next hour or for the day.
Now, message threads, like iMessage groups and stuff like that, I've had to mute a group, and it has muted across devices. Don't know if that was a beta feature that got removed. I loved it, so the luck of that happening is probably high. So, anyways, moving on.
Maps.
Now, if you like maps, you use Apple Maps, you'll like this stuff.
Bullet. Detailed city maps display elevation, trees, buildings, landmarks, crosswalks and turn lanes, and 3D views to navigate complex interchanges, and more in San Francisco Bay Area, Los Angeles, New York, and London. With more cities coming in the future, iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
So there you go for maps, for more accuracy of like buildings and stuff like that. They're working on building all that out, more coming in the future. So more to continue.
Bullet. New driving features include a new map that highlights details like traffic and incidents, and a route planner that lets you view your upcoming journey by choosing a future departure or arrival time.
Okay, that's cool.
Bullet. Immersive walking directions show step-by-step directions in augmented reality, iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
Now, I don't live near a city, so I don't know how this would work, but the next time I'm either in one of the main city hubs of Florida or out of state, I will have to mess with this to see how this is for blind or visually impaired people, as I am visually impaired myself.
Bullet. Updated transit experience provides one-tap access to departures near you, makes it easy to see and interact with your route using one hand, and notifies you when approaching your stop.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Bullet. Interactive 3D globe shows enhanced details for mountain ranges, deserts, forests, oceans, and more. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
I had to turn the iPhone down, but yeah, a lot of this. See, if you have an iPhone 10, iPhone 8, or older, you're getting cut from a lot of features.
Bullet. Redesigned place cards make it easy to learn about and interact with places, and a new Home for Guides editorially curates the best recommendations for places you love. List end.
That is not just for the iPhone 10R and newer. That does include the iPhone 10 and 8, 7, SE, first gen, and 6S, 6S
Screen
Plus.
Browser.
All right, I nicknamed mine Safari. I nicknamed my Safari for browser. So anyways.
Bullet. Bottom tab bar is easier to reach and helps you move between tabs by swiping left or right.
All right, some people may be confused, but I will show y'all here briefly.
FaceTime.
So
VoiceOver off.
this is how Safari looks. You got the tab bar. You got your tab bar at the bottom. You can move it back up to the top if you prefer. As you can see, I'm on Apple's website, but that's the tab bar that it's talking about. Here we are.
Voice tab groups help you save and organize your tabs and easily access them across devices.
All right, tab groups I have not messed with, but that'll be nice, especially considering now I have a Mac.
Bullet. Tab overview grid view displays your open tabs.
All right, tab group
Bullet. Tab overview grid view
tab overview grid. I do like that. I did not know it was called that, actually. My bad.
Bullet. Start page can be customized with a background image and new sections like privacy report, Siri suggestions, and shared with you.
Okay, that's cool.
Bullet. Web extensions on iOS help you personalize your browsing and can be downloaded through the App Store.
Now I'll be curious about web extensions and what comes with that.
Bullet. Voice search lets you search the web using your voice. List end.
All right, for people that have either dyslexia or people that don't have the best typing skills or want convenience, that'll work good, especially with the device with neural engines.
Wallet.
Now this is in Wallet. Now I'm curious about Wallet because I'm starting to use the Apple Wallet now.
Bullet. Home keys let you tap to unlock a supported home or apartment door lock. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
All right, so the iPhone 10 and 8 and older are getting cut from the keys. That's fun.
Bullet. Hotel keys allow you to tap to unlock your room at participating hotels. Bullet.
Okay.
Office keys allow you to tap to unlock your office doors for participating corporate offices.
I think this is all requiring iPhone XS, 10R, and XS Max or newer.
Bullet. Car keys with ultra-wideband help you unlock, lock, and start your supported car without having to take your iPhone out of your bag or pocket. iPhone 11 and iPhone 12 models.
And iPhone 13.
Bullet. Remote keyless entry functions on your car keys allow you to lock, unlock, honk your horn, preheat your car, or open your trunk on your supported vehicle. List end.
Now that's lit.
Live text.
All right, live text is pretty cool feature.
Bullet. List stuff. Live text makes text interactive in your photos so you can copy and paste, look up, and translate in photos, screenshot, quick look, Safari, and live previews with camera. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
All right.
Bullet. Data detectors for live text recognize phone numbers, emails, dates, street addresses, and more in photos so you can take action on them.
All right, cool.
Bullet. Live text is available from the keyboard, letting you insert text directly from the camera viewfinder into any text field. List end.
Now, like I said, I'm visually impaired, so depending on to the day and time and depending on to the print size, I may need either magnifications or other assistive technologies. This came in handy, even though it was in beta software, when I was setting up parallels on my Mac. It is not accessible with VoiceOver. However, I was able to read it with magnification and the text feature of live text.
Spotlight.
Now, Spotlight you can now access from the lock screen.
Bullet. Rich Results brings together all the information you're looking for on contacts, actors, musicians, movies, and TV shows. Bullet. Photos can be searched from your photo library by locations, people, scenes, text in the photos, or other things in the photos, like a dog or a car. Bullet. Web image search allows you to search for images of people, animals, monuments, and more. List end.
We'll be going through top features or changes like the weather app and stuff like that to show y'all some of the stuff at the end of this video. If not, maybe in the next video. We'll see.
Photo. Bullet. List photos.
All right, here's photos.
Bullet. New look for memories with a new interactive interface, animated cards with smart, adaptive titles, new animation and transition styles, and multiple image collages.
The memories, I'm glad, is getting a little bit worked on. I mean, it was great at the it was still great regardless when it was, you know, pre-iOS 15, but it's getting better.
Bullet. Apple Music can be added to your memories for Apple Music subscribers, and personalized song suggestions combine expert recommendations with your music tastes and what's in your photos and videos.
That's cool.
Bullet. Memory mixes let you set the mood by selecting from different songs and a memory look to match.
That's cool too.
Bullet. New memory types include additional international holidays, child-focused memories, trends over time, and improved pet memories.
Pet memories.
Bullet. Info pane now displays rich information about the photo like which camera and lens, shutter speed, file size, and more.
Now that was cool when I started messing with that in iOS 15 beta, where you could see file size, all the nitty gritty to the photo or video.
Bullet. Visual lookup recognizes art, landmarks around the world, plants and flowers, books, and dog and cat breeds in your photos so you can learn more about them. List end.
I think I'm gonna go around here and see what breed it thinks my my dogs are, and then the cats.
Health. Bullet. Health.
All right, I do not share much health data with my friends, but I digress with health now.
Bullet. List sharing lets you choose health data, alerts, and trends to share with people important to you or those who are caring for you, including your healthcare provider.
Okay, cool.
Bullet. Trends let you see how a given health metric is progressing over time and can notify you when a new trend has been detected.
All right, that's nice.
Bullet. Walking steadiness is a new metric that can assess your risk of falling and notify you if your walking steadiness is low. iPhone 8 and later.
iPhone 8 and later. All right, so the walking steadiness is not supported on iPhone 6s and, of course, 6s Plus. iPhone SE 2016 model and iPhone 7 and 7 Plus.
Bullet. Verifiable health records enable you to download and store verifiable versions of COVID-19 vaccines and lab results.
Okay, that's nice.
Bullet. Lab results can now be pinned for quick access and include highlights that show how your labs have changed over time. List end. Weather.
Nice. At least people, you know, if you want to keep stats or have record of your COVID vaccine in your health app, that's cool. I can't, trash that. That's really nice that Apple's making that pretty convenient for people.
Bullet. List start.
All
Weather.
right. Weather got a big change.
Bullet. A new design shows the most important weather information for that location and includes new maps modules.
All right. I can briefly show y'all.
Voiceover off.
So briefly, it is nighttime here, but this is what the weather app is showing right now. And let's see, can I find something sunny? Probably most areas. All right, most areas are dark. So we will see about this. We'll go down to here. They have a new temperature map. You can do all this. Zoom out. We'll zoom out and go up into... let's see. We'll pick a random spot. Let me find a random spot. Random. All right. We'll pick a spot in China, just for giggles. All right. If we go over to here, you can see it shows a different color view. It's completely different. And if I wanted to, I'm trying to find a different location. All right. Just for the purpose of this video, you can see it's more cloudier. I'm going to save this location. So I'm going to see if I can bring it up in the weather app. You can see the cloud cover. And you can see, it looks different. It's more natural. It's more authentic. You can see how I can go back to the temperature map. And then say we go to a place that is, I don't know, sunny, I suppose. Right here, where it's nice and hot and sunny. Yep, sunny. All right, we'll save it. We'll save this location since it wants to be weird. And let's tap on it. Bring it in. You can see where the sun is rising off in the distance. And it will adjust based on time of day. So there you go. That's the new sun. That's the new weather app. It requires an iPhone 10R, 10S, and newer. That's what they're talking about with the weather app.
Voice of weather. Weather maps can be viewed in bullet. Flat weather maps can be viewed in full screen and show precipitation, temperature, and air quality in supported countries.
Yep. Temperature's supported everywhere as of now. I haven't seen it not supported. So you can pick a random spot in the ocean.
Bullet. Next hour precipitation notifications alert you when rain or snow is about to start or stop in Ireland, UK, and US.
Oh, God. When one of the hurricanes... Elsa was coming through here, tropical storm. When it started up, it with all the rain bands, I was getting notified twice, if not 3 times per hour. It was really annoying. So beware. If you're going to get a lot of spotty rain throughout the day, you're going to get a lot of notifications.
Bullet. New animated backgrounds more accurately represents the sun position, clouds, and precipitation. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later. List
So
end.
there you go, visually wise.
Siri.
All right, Siri.
Bullet. On-device processing means audio of your request does not leave your device by default, and means Siri is able to process many requests while offline. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later.
I have had this be very useful.
Bullet. Share items with Siri lets you send on-screen items like photos, web pages, and maps locations to any of your contacts.
That's cool.
Bullet. On-screen context can be used by Siri to refer to contacts on screen to send them a message or place a call.
That is cool. So I could go into my mom's contact, which I'm not going to do in this call or in this recording because it will leak out her number. But I could go in there and say, "Hey, S lady, call mom." She'll call my mom, and I can be lazy about it.
Bullet. On-device personalization allows Siri speech recognition and understanding to improve privately. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR and later. List end.
All right.
Privacy.
All right, now we get into privacy. Since the whole Pegasus thing was going down with 14.8, I can get people being skeptical about Apple's privacy stance again.
Bullet. Mail privacy protection protects your privacy by preventing email senders from learning about your mail activity, your IP address, or whether you've opened their email.
With Private Relay.
Bullet. Safari Intelligent Tracking Prevention now also prevents known trackers from profiling you using your IP address. List end.
With Private Relay.
iCloud Bullet. iCloud Plus.
So iCloud Plus.
Bullet. iCloud Plus is a cloud subscription service that gives you premium features and additional iCloud storage. Bullet. iCloud Private Relay. Beta sends your request through 2 separate internet relays and encrypts the internet traffic leaving your device so you can browse Safari in a more secure and private way.
All right. Now, most of Private Relay is being routed through Cloudflare's servers, which Cloudflare is pretty respective, and the as a good web hosting and stuff like that, and a VPN service. This is not a VPN. I want to clarify that. Neither is Warp. 1.1.1.1.1 Warp. But Speed Test app now, if you have iOS 15 and you have Private Relay running, it will identify that it's got Private Relay. Now they updated it, and now it will say iCloud Private Relay Wi-Fi along for your SSID.
Bullet. Hide My Email lets you create unique, random email addresses that forward to your personal inbox so you can send and receive email without having to share your real email address.
That would be nice to give a pop-up email or a dummy email to a website that I don't really trust.
Bullet. HomeKit Secure Video supports connecting more security cameras without using your iCloud storage quota.
All right, cool.
Bullet. Custom email domain personalizes your iCloud mail address and allows you to invite family members to use the same domain. List end.
You need to purchase a domain just so everyone knows.
Accessibility.
All right, accessibility. Let's see what's in here because I'm a big accessibility advocate when it comes down to stuff for people.
Bullet. Image exploration with VoiceOver allows you to get even more details about people and objects and learn about text and table data and photos.
All right, I've messed around with that. It does not require an iPhone XS, XS Max, XR, or newer.
Bullet. VoiceOver image descriptions in markup let you add your own image descriptions that can be read by VoiceOver.
Now, I did not know that.
Bullet. VoiceOver image descriptions in markup let you add your own image descriptions that can be read by VoiceOver.
So you can add your own descriptions that will be read out by VoiceOver. I did not know that.
Bullet. Per app settings allow you to customize display and text size settings only for the apps you want.
That is cool. So, like, if I wanted to, theoretically, I could blow up the text on here, but I'm not going to. Like, it's 11 o'clock at night, so I'm not going to stress my eyes out.
Bullet. Background sounds play balanced, bright, or dark noise, ocean, rain, and stream sounds continuously in the background to mask unwanted environmental or external noise.
That is cool. I don't mess with that, but that would be nice for certain people if they want that for background noises, for calming or soothing environments. They are doing that in certain classrooms throughout the state of Florida.
Bullet. Sound actions for switch control enable you to control your iPhone with simple mouth sounds.
That is cool. For like, it could go home or whatever.
Bullet. Audiograms can be imported in settings so you can customize headphone accommodations based on your hearing test results.
All right. That is pretty cool for people that have hearing disability, hearing loss or sensitive hearing or, other hearing issues.
Bullet. New voice control languages include Mandarin, Chinese, China mainland, Cantonese, Hong Kong, French, France, and Germany.
All right, that's cool that they're expanding the voice mode for whatchamacallit,
Bullet. New voice control language.
For voice control. Sorry, I'm slipping.
Bullet. Memoji options including a cochlear implant, oxygen tubes, or a soft helmet. List end.
All right, that's cool. Memoji's getting more authentic on that basis.
This release also includes other features and improvements.
This update includes other features and improvements.
Bullet. Tags and notes and reminders help you quickly categorize your items to make them easy to find, and you can use custom smart folders and smart lists to automatically collect your notes and reminders based on rules you can define.
That is going to be cool and perfect wording. It rhymed a little bit. But that's going to be cool for school stuff, for kids that are going through school and have Apple devices, because I know a lot of schools use a lot of Apple tablets, like the iPads and stuff like that.
Bullet. Mentions and notes enable you to notify others of important updates and shared notes, and an all-new activity view displays all the recent changes in a note in a single list.
Cool.
Bullet. Spatial audio with dynamic head tracking in Apple Music brings an even more immersive experience to Dolby Atmos Music with AirPods Pro and AirPods Max.
I've gotten to experience some of that. It's remarkable now that I have AirPods.
Bullet. System-wide translation lets you select text throughout the system and translate it with a tab, even in photos.
Now that's awesome. I do like that. So I could translate all of this into Spanish.
Bullet. New widgets include Find My, Contacts, App Store, Sleep, Game Center, and Mail.
I like the sleep widget. My home screen design that I had for my morning focus took a nuclear dump.
Bullet. Cross-app drag and drop function lets you pick up images, documents, and files from one app to another.
Oh, cool. I thought that was only on the iPad.
Bullet. Keyboard magnification loop magnifies the text when moving the cursor.
That, I'm glad is back. They removed that after 12, and they never brought it back until now.
Bullet. Apple ID account recovery contacts lets you to choose one or more people you trust to help you reset your password and regain access to your account.
Now, Apple ID recovery. I wish I had this because I have a 6th generation iPad over here that a family member of mine has iCloud locked because they forgot their passcode. So I wiped the iPad, and now I'm going to have to go through the support document to unwipe it. So, yay.
Bullet. Temporary iCloud storage grants you as much iCloud storage as you need to create a temporary backup of your data, free of charge, for up to 3 weeks when you buy a new device.
Well, I'm glad in case if you were using a terabyte of storage and your iPhone 13 Pro Max was completely filled when you upgrade the next time. Now that your 13 Pro or Pro Max has 1 terabyte of storage as the max configuration. And I keep getting screen dim because I have low power mode enabled. Part of my automations for sleep focus. But anyways.
Bullet. Find My separation alerts notify you if you leave a supported device or item behind, and Find My will give you directions to your item.
Now, I don't know where my screenshot went for it, but it did say I left my iPhone 7 at this address, which was my house. I blurred it out. And it was nice that it notified me that I left. Okay, this low power mode is really annoying.
Control center selected. Low power mode. Low power. Airplane mode. Switch
it was button. Nice that I got notified that my iPhone 7 was left at the house in case if it thought that I left it at a stranger's house or business.
Cross app drag it. System app temporary. Find game highlights up to the last bullet. Game bullet. Find My separation alerts notified bullet. Game highlights up to the last 15 seconds of gameplay can be saved using game controllers like the Xbox Series X Vertical Line S wireless controller or Sony PS5 DualSense trademark wireless controller.
Okay, so if you're into some mobile gaming on the iPhone or the iPad or the iPads, I'm pretty sure this is going to probably be about the same release notes, but we're going to go through them because this is a thorough walkthrough of what's new in 15.
Bullet. App Store and app events help you discover timely events within apps and games such as a game competition, a new movie premiere, or a live stream experience. List end.
Okay, that's cool.
This release includes even more features and improvements. For more information, please visit this website.
And I've dug through a lot of it. There is a lot. This would go on for hours. I'm not going to record for hours because I want to get to the iPad OS stuff. And depending on how long both of these clips will be, we'll digress into my favorite features. If not, that'll be saved for another video. Now, I'll see y'all on iPad OS.
Siri suggestions.
Welcome to the iPad OS. This is my little home screen widget setup for now. On the iPad Pro, we're going to go into here.
Dock. Settings.
And we'll go to, oh, look at that. I already had it set up, but anyways.
iPad OS 15 makes multi-desk. iPad OS 15, Apple Inc. 5.33 gigabytes.
That's going to be fun.
Download and install. But learn more. Button.
But first,
learn more.
Before I download and install.
Above this update. Heading.
we need to see what is up with all these nice update features.
Widgets. Keyboard short widgets. Page 1 of 10. Multitasking.
All right, we start off with multitasking on iPadOS. Tom made it sound weird, like multitasking or whatever. It's kind of weird.
List. The multitasking menu at the top of apps lets you enter split view, slide over, or go full screen.
Which is really cool. I'll demonstrate briefly here.
Above this done
I hit
button.
done here. You can
Soft
see
screen 2339. Screen recording in progress.
but it's not doing it now. But there would be a little 3 dots at the top of between your last status bar item, which in this case is screen recording, and the time. There'd be 3 little dots. You tap on 3 little dots, and you can choose between popover, split apps, or
Download iPadOS 15.
the good old
Learn
stuff.
more button.
So
Extra large. Page 1 of 10.
there we go.
App switch. An option to open a window centered on screen without leaving your current view in Mail, Messages, Notes, Files, and supported third-party apps. Bullet. App switcher now include a multi-window shelf.
My bad. So here we are.
The multitasking menu of bullet. A multi-window shelf appears within apps, giving you quick access to all the open windows.
That's a pretty cool shelf. I've gotten it to work a few times. Now, during testing betas, there's been sporadic times where that 3 dots doesn't show up. So I'm wondering if it's doing that here in settings now. It's kind of weird. It may not show up for every app, and it may not show up at times, as this is a 0.0 release, and this is a new multitasking feature of iPadOS. But it is more useful for the visually impaired and blind users.
Bullet. App switcher now includes slide over apps and allows you to create split view spaces by dragging one app over another.
Very cool. I do like that.
Bullet. An option to open a window centered on screen without leaving your current view in Mail, Messages, Notes, Files, and supported third-party apps.
That's also very nice. I'm curious how this would run on the new iPad Mini 6 based on the screen size.
Bullet. Keyboard shortcuts enable you to create a split view or slide over using an external keyboard. List end.
Cool.
Widgets.
We go to widgets. Most of this is like 14.9 because widgets came to iOS previously in 14. But we'll go through this briefly, and I'm not going to go talking in between.
Bullet. Widgets can be placed among apps on your home screen. Bullet. Extra large widget size designed just for iPad.
Cool.
Bullet. New widgets include Funway, Contacts, App Store, Game Center, and Mail.
Just like iOS.
Bullet. Suggested layouts include widgets for the apps you use most arranged on your home screen.
Cool.
Bullet. Intelligent widget suggestions automatically appear in your smart stack at the right time based on your activity. List end.
Now, I hope it did not, and it will not, jump a bunch of widgets on people's home screens when they upgrade to 15 like it did in the betas. Please, I hope not.
App Library.
App
Battery
Library.
level is 50%.
Sorry for the automation, but App Library. And here we are.
Bullet. App Library automatically organizes the apps on your iPad into an easy-to-navigate view.
Cool.
Bullet. App Library is available from an icon in the dock. Bullet. Home screen pages can be reordered.
Like this. You can see right there.
App Library.
App Library. And even if you're
Above this
inside
update,
an iPad app like settings, you can bring up the App Library, which is really nice. All you do is gesture, and then you're back in the main app.
App Library. Bullet. App Library is available from an icon in the dock.
Like I just demonstrated.
Bullet. Home screen pages can be reordered or hidden to fit your needs. List end.
I thank God, because I have a lot of apps on this iPad.
Quick. Bullet. Quick Note and Notes.
Quick Note and Notes.
Bullet. Quick Note lets you take a note from anywhere in iPadOS by swiping your finger or Apple Pencil.
Up from the bottom right-hand corner, you can do a voiceover gesture. Let me know if you want me to do a demonstration on how to do this quick note stuff with voiceover. Maybe we'll work into that.
Bullet. Links from an app or web page can be added to your quick note to create context.
Nice.
Bullet. Tags let you easily categorize and organize your notes.
Just like iOS.
Bullet. The tag browser in the sidebar lets you tap any tag or combination of tags to quickly view tag notes. Bullet. Activity View gives a summary of updates since the last time you viewed the note, along with a day-to-day list of activity from each collaborator.
That's cool. That honestly, I like that. I like that. I don't personally use notes, but if I have to in the future, based on work stuff, and if I start collaborating with other people, say for the tech channel or whatever, that will be a great feature. Long if they're going to use Apple products, that'll be nice.
Bullet. Mentioned let you notify a person in a shared note. List end. Bullet. Lists. FaceTime.
All right, most of the stuff that's on FaceTime was on iOS.
Bullet. Spatial audio makes people's voices sound like they're coming from the direction in which they're positioned on the screen on group FaceTime calls, iPad with A12 Bionic and later.
iPad with A12 Bionic or later.
Bullet. Voice isolation blocks background noises so your voice is crystal clear. iPad with A12 Bionic and later. Bullet. Wide spectrum brings all background noises into your call. iPad with A12 Bionic and later.
I wish they would have done that on the iPhone, but I get why. If you have an iPad, you kind of know what you're doing. But A12 chip or newer.
Bullet. Portrait mode blurs your background and puts the focus on you. iPad with A12 Bionic and later. Bullet. Grid view displays up to 6 people at a time in group FaceTime calls in the same size tiles and highlights the current speaker.
Which is available on all iPads.
Bullet. FaceTime links allow you to invite your friends into a FaceTime call. Even friends on Android or Windows devices can join from their browser. List end.
Which is available on all iPads.
Message. Bullet. Messages and Memoji.
Messages and Memoji. Most of this was on iOS also, but here we are.
Bullet. Shared with you shows content sent to you by friends and messages conversations in a new section in Photos, Safari, Apple News, Apple Music.
But there we go.
Bullet. Pinned content elevates the shared content you. Bullet. Multiple photos sent in messages are displayed as a glanceable collage or a swipeable stack.
So just like iOS.
Bullet. Over 40 Memoji outfit choices and up to 3 different bullet. List. Focus.
All right, Focus. Most of the same stuff on Focus on iOS is on iPadOS besides Sleep. Sleep is driven based on the iPhone. Unfortunately, I wanted to create automations based on Focus for the iPhone, but hey, it is what it is.
Bullet. Focus lets you automatically filter notifications based on what you're currently doing. Bullet. Focus uses on-device intelligence during setup to suggest apps and people you want to allow notifications from in a Focus.
So it's about the basic same release notes as iOS as there is iPadOS for Focus, but I'm going to skim through
Bullet.
this.
Home screen pages can be customized to match your apps and widgets to a specific Focus.
That is nice.
Bullet. Contextual suggestions intelligently suggest a focus based on your context, using signals like location or time of day.
All right.
Bullet. Status appears to your contacts in messages conversations that your notifications are silenced with Focus. List end.
Same as iOS and on macOS.
Bullet. Notifications.
All right, notifications.
Bullet. List. A new look displays contact photos for people and larger icons for apps.
It looked weird at the beginning, but like I said, it looks nice.
Bullet. Notification summary delivers a helpful collection of your notifications daily, based on a schedule you set.
So the same feature of scheduling notifications on iOS does come to iPadOS. So like I said, iOS is really iPadOS, but iPadOS is built on the core foundation of iOS, but just built around the iPad.
Bullet. Notifications can be muted from any app or messaging. Map. Bullet. List. Maps.
So if you use your iPad for maps, like the iPad Mini 6 or the iPad 9, whatever.
Bullet. Detailed city maps display. Bullet. New driving features include. Bullet. Updated transit experience. Bullet. Interactive 3D globe show. Bullet. Redesigned place cards make it easy. Browser.
But exactly the same thing. Now, there'll be certain things in Safari, I nicknamed it browser over here again, that are not, available on iOS.
Bullet. Tab groups help you save and organize your tabs and easily access them across devices.
That was on iOS, and...
Bullet. Start page can be customized with a background image and new sections like Privacy Report, Siri Suggest. Bullet. Web extensions on iPadOS help you personalize your browsing and can be downloaded through the App Store. Bullet. Voice search lets you search the web used. Bullet. Lists. The Translate app for. Bullet. List
right.
start.
So, high-low power mode. There we go. So, all the Safari release notes for iOS and iPadOS are the same. If y'all were wondering.
Bullet. The Translate app for iPad is designed for conversations and can work completely offline so your conversations stay private.
That is cool in case if you're in a country where you need medical help or whatever. If your iPhone's too small for you and the healthcare provider to communicate in different languages, it'll be much easier to do.
Bullet. System-wide translation lets you select text and handwriting throughout iPadOS and translate it with a tap.
Cool.
Bullet. Auto-translate to text when you start speaking and when you stop in a conversation, automatically translating your speech without tapping the microphone button. Bullet. Face-to-face view allows each person to view the conversation from their own side. List end. Live. Bullet. List start. Live text.
Oh, like I said, the translate stuff is pretty cool, and most of it's the same as iOS, so that's why I'm not speaking. I'm just reading through all this. This is my first time reading this, so here we go.
Bullet. Live text makes text interactive in all your photos so you can copy and paste, look up, and translate it.
Like I said, I read this on iOS, but hey, we're going through this on iPadOS too.
Photos, screenshot, quick look, Safari, and live previews with camera, iPad with A12 Bionic and later.
So it requires iPad with A12 Bionic or later.
Bullet. Data detectors for live text recognize phone numbers, emails, dates, street addresses, and more in photos so you can take action on them. List end.
And that does not require A12, well, yeah, it does. Require A12 Bionic or later. Did not specify, but as of reading the previous release note, there we go.
Spotlight. Bullet. List start.
Spotlight got changed. You can now access Spotlight on iOS and iPadOS from the lock screen.
Rich Results brings together all the information you're looking for on contacts, actors, musicians, movies, and TV shows. Bullet. Photos can be searched from your photo library by locations, people, scenes, text in the photos, or other things in the photos, like a dog or a car.
Cool.
Bullet. Web image search allows you to search for images of people, animals, monuments, and more. Lit. Photos. Bullet. List. New look for memories with a new one. Bullet. Apple Music can be added to your bullet. Bullet. New map. Bullet. In. Bullet. Visual lookup recognize. Siri. Bullet. Siri.
All right, so all the stuff in photos is on display. I'm going to let y'all briefly pause the video here, look at it, and stuff like that if you want to. But I'm not going to bore everyone here. They're at least the same release notes as they were on iOS. And if not, I'll leave a link to the iOS. You can learn more link, and for iPadOS also in the description. So if you wanted to read these at your own free will, you can.
Bullet. On-device processing means audio of your request does not leave your device by default, and means Siri is able to process many requests offline iPad with A12 Bionic and later.
So, offline Siri, you have to have an iPad with A12 Bionic or later. Like I said, this is most, if not all features of 15 will be
Screen
A12 required, and stuff like that.
Bullet. Share items with Siri to send on-screen items like photos, web pages, and maps locations to any of your contacts.
I don't know if that requires A12 Bionic or later. I guess. I don't know.
Bullet. On-screen context can be used by Siri to refer to contacts on screen to send them a message or place a call.
That's pretty cool.
Bullet. On-device personalization allows Siri speech recognition and understanding to improve privately. iPad with A12 Bionic and later. List end.
All right, like I said, another cutoff of A12 Bionic or later. I think the previous release note about it doing messages or understanding what contact you're in, say in the contacts app, making a phone call or texting that person, I don't think it requires an A12 Bionic or later. You can download, there's an app out there where you can see what processor you have or whatever. I'll look into how to check iPad processors for free.
Privacy. Bullet. List start.
Privacy.
Mail privacy protection. Bullet. Safari Bullet. List. iCloud Pluses. Bullet. List start.
All right, so you can see the privacy notes here. You can pause the video here and see the privacy notes. They're same as iOS. Anyways.
iCloud Plus is a cloud subscription service that gives you premium. Bullet. iCloud private. Bullet. Hide my email. Bullet. HomeKit. Bullet. Custom email. Bullet. Lit. Accessibility.
All right, so iCloud, you could see the private relay and all that fun stuff here. Give me a sec. Scroll up so you can see it. There you go. All the iCloud release notes. You can pause the video and see that. And then now we're going to move on to
accessibility.
Accessibility. To see what's new in accessibility on iPadOS. If you're wondering why it makes weird noises like that, it's because I'm scrolling.
Bullet. Image exploration with VoiceOver allows you to get even more details about people and objects, and learn about text and table data and photos.
So, there you go. Same feature as iOS.
Bullet. VoiceOver image descriptions in Markup let you add your own image descriptions that can be read by VoiceOver.
Which is pretty cool for people that, unfortunately I'm lucky enough I can still see, but for people that are totally blind, that is a great feature of Apple.
Bullet.
Thank you, Apple.
Per app settings allow you to customize display and text size settings only for the apps you want.
All right, so that's the same feature as iOS.
Bullet. Background and sounds play balanced, bright. Bullet. Sound actions for switch control. Bullet. Audiograms can be imported in settings so you can customize headphone accommodations based on your hearing test. Bullet. The voice control languages include Mandarin Chinese. Bullet. Memoji options including a cochlear implant, oxygen tubes, or a soft helmet. List. This release also includes other features.
All right, so you can see the accessibility stuff. You can pause the video here and read through it all. Like I said, the stuff for iOS will be left in the description, and then iPadOS below will also be left in the description, so you can freely read about what's coming up in the future and screen share and all that fun stuff.
Bullet. Spatial audio with dynamic head tracking in Apple Music brings an even more immersive experience to Dolby Atmos music with AirPods Pro and AirPods Max.
So same as iOS.
Bullet. Keyboard shortcut enhancements include more keyboard shortcuts, a redesigned compact look, and better organization by categories.
All right, so if you use a keyboard with your iPad, more keyboard shortcuts. Good, good.
Bullet. Apple ID account recovery contacts let you ditch. Bullet. Temporary iCloud storage.
So temporary iCloud storage just follow along with iPadOS, and I think it might follow along with macOS. So here's the first string
Grants you as much iCloud storage
of release notes, including what's highlighted in the VoiceOver cursor, if you want to pause the video here. So yeah, we're moving on.
Bullet. Find My separation alerts notify you if you leave a supported device or item behind, and Find My will give you directions to your item.
That is cool. So say if you take your iPad mini 6 or the iPad Pro from 2018 or the iPad Pro with M1 with 5G, you take it on the go, oops, accidentally, and you go to a restaurant or coffee if you if you can, even if the world's still crazy, and you leave that set item, say iPhone, left behind. Well, it'll notify you through the Find My by sending you a notification, and you can go and get your device before it gets stolen.
Bullet. Game highlights of up to the last 15 seconds of gameplay can be saved using game controllers like the Xbox Series X vertical line S.
So you can do the same thing with the Xbox controllers as we covered at the beginning here on 15.
Bullet. App Store and app events help you discover timely of this This release includes even more features and improvements. For more information, please visit this website.
But I'll leave all that in the description. iPadOS, iOS, iPadOS, and stuff like that. All these updates of iPadOS, iOS 15, watchOS 8.0, and tvOS 15 will all be
voiceover off,
available to the public as if you're watching this video today, June, almost said June, good grief, September 20th, 2021. So it's all available by going to settings, of course, general, and then software update. There we go. So you can go to settings, general, software update. Anyways, now let's see what my favorite features are. After installing the release candidate of the software, I got the hello pop-up screen and walked through the software. Opened up the App Store and I got this pop-up letting me know about the new extensions in Safari and a few other things, including the events. Now, here are my favorite features. First thing we're going to do is go to the control center. As you can see, I have a focus enabled. I really love focus for how much you can customize it. Sorry for the flash of light. The sun is out. But I do like it. You can go to set, if you don't know how to customize it, if you don't get the pop-up, if you're running a beta and you forgot how to do it. Well, here are my focuses. You can go up here to the top and create one, but it's pretty easy, pretty forward, straight. If you want me to create a focus and walk y'all through the steps, let me know. You're going to have it also sync across your devices. That's what I like, and that's why I have that's one of my favorites on the list. My second favorite, for when I don't want to be a weather nerd, I was looking around at temperature maps. But for an example here, look at the sun. I do like the way Apple made the simplicity of the weather app where it controls based off the sun. Unfortunately, this is an iPhone with an A12, 10s, 10s Max, 10R or newer. But I do like how I can scroll through, look at all the temperatures. This is available on all iPhones that are running 15. But I like how I can go down here to the middle of nowhere, tap on it, and you can see the temperatures. If you're wondering how that's done, it's probably based on satellite observations and other fun stuff. But like I said, I have a weather folder there, so I like that. Now, this is on my iPhone, but on the iPad, I like widgets. The home screen layout is a little bit messy now, where it has like these blank areas on the sides where they could have used a little bit more room. But hey, it is what it is. That's what refinements are for, and hopefully they do that in future updates. But I do like the widget stuff now that are on the iPad. So that's mainly it. I have more stuff coming in the future that I may like down the road. But as of now, those are my top 3 favorite features. Hope you all enjoyed this nice long video, probably the longest one yet. Stay tuned for my Apple Watch coverage of watchOS 8, of what's new in watchOS 8, and my thoughts on that. And I will see y'all in another video. Peace.